We are back at it again with another 2-box penny hunt in our quest to slot another cent in this Dansko Lincoln Penny album. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to the channel. We have another 2-box penny hunt, and you guys know the mission. Slot another cent. We recently slotted one, and we have 210 of the 234 cents that this Dansko Lincoln Penny book holds through the first 306 boxes we've hunted. Now, this is going to be episode 162. It's boxes 307 and 308, and I did see a Wheat Penny ender on the back side of this box through the holes in the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's back there. So I know I at least have one wheat cent in the 2 boxes, but hopefully we get some in both boxes. Now, I didn't know it at the time, but this first box would be loaded with wheat cents. Now, obviously, I'll give you guys a look at the books at the end. I also have my Canadian Small Cents album out ready to go. We have slotted 70 of the 115 through 120 boxes worth of finds, but most of those are slotted when I have Northeast boxes, and these ones are from DFW. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and crack open this first box. Nothing fancy on the bottom side, but it did look like there was a lot of copper enders, so maybe with a lot of copper cents in this box, and that would be good. Yeah, you know what? It does look like a pretty good box, and actually, hold on a second. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heavy rolls that might have an extra cent. You can kind of see it here that there's some taller rolls. So yet again, continuing to find either short or heavy rolls in my hunts, but definitely a lot of copper coins in this box and a lot of heavy rolls, it appears. All right, well, you know the drill. We're gonna start cracking into rolls, and I'll be back when I have my first find, and that should either be a wheat cent, a foreign, a proof, a variety, or something else. My first find's not gonna be in a open roll, but I did weigh the rolls, and it looks like we have several rolls that are over 2 cents or 1 cent. So I think we have an extra handful of cents in this box, like I said in the previous clip. I just wanted you guys to know that I weighed almost every one of the tall rolls, and it's definitely overweight. All right, now I'll get to the hunt, and I'll bring you in on my first find. Well, we're on roll number 2, and it could be a lucky start, but I think we have 3 or 4 wheat cents in this second roll of the box. First one, well, that's a 1959. First one is right here. I barely saw it peeking out. 1948 Denver. We have a reverse of one right here for number 2. That's a 1944 Philly. And another reverse of one right here for number 3. That's a 1958 Denver. And since I have you here, I'll just quickly take a peek at some of the copper coins and see if we have another one. And we do. 1945 Denver. Holy cow, 4 wheat cents in roll number 2 of the box. Roll number 3. Wheat cent number 5 is a damaged one, but it's a 1950, and I believe it's a Denver. And it is 1950 Denver, wheat cent number 5. Roll number 5 of the first box is going to have wheat cents number 6 and number 7. Number 6 is a 1944 San Francisco, and number 7, peeking out right here, is a 1940. They're getting older, I think. All in the 40s, but 7 so far through 5 rolls. Roll number 7 is going to give us our 8th wheat cent, and I missed it because it's so shiny. It's a nice blazer of a 1958 Denver. It's a last year wheat cent and it's got a little bit of damage on the back. Last year wheat cent, and it's common, but you know what? It's nice seeing them in circulation like this, and I'll still take it even with the damage on the back. Now let's get back to the hunt. Roll number 8 is going to give us our 9th wheat cent, and it was a surprise on the date here. Take a look at this. It's damaged, but it's a 1928 Philadelphia wheat cent. Oldest find of the box. Already have 9 so far, and that one's from the 20s. We're on roll number 10, and we have a few more wheat cents, and this roll has been loaded with copper. Wheat cent number 10 is a 1953 Denver, and wheat cent number 11 is another 1944 Philadelphia. All right, let me finish up this roll and get back after it. Roll number 14, we've got 12 wheat cents. This one's a 1946 San Francisco, so we'll scope it for that S over D over mint mark, which I do not see. Still, I'll take it though. It's the first one from 1946. Roll number 15, 2 more wheat cents. Wheat cent number 13 has some damage. It's another 1944. And wheat cent number 14 peeking out at us is a 54 Denver. Same roll. Make that 15 Wheaties in 15 rolls. Another 1940 with a lot of damage. Roll 16, they just keep coming. Wheat cent number 16. A 46 Denver this time. Roll number 17. Wheat cent 17. Another 1940 Philadelphia. Well, we're now on roll number 27, so we've gone about 10 rolls without a wheat cent, so a little bit of a dry spell. But I bring in because I just cracked open this roll, and take a look at that. Now, it's kind of a thicker edge, so I do not think it's a steel cent, although I would take one. Probably a foreign coin. And it is. And I am familiar with this design. That is going to be a Swiss 10 Rappen. Right there. We've got the Confederatio Helvetica 1982. Cool coin. Pretty light. Probably copper nickel. We'll definitely take it though. And if we're going to get a foreign, don't mind seeing those. Now, didn't even notice that. We also broke the wheat cent drought. This wheat cent is a pretty nice 1945 Denver, and we'll take that as well. Same roll, and the wheat cents are back. Wheat cent number 19 is another 1944 Philadelphia. Roll number 28, and we definitely are back on the Wheaties. We have our 20th one right here, a 1949 Denver. We have our 21st peeking out. It's going to be a 40-something, I believe. A 46. That's a 46S. Thought it was a Denver. So I'll quickly look at that mint mark. Looks like an inverted S, but not the S over D mint mark. Put that right there. And then wheat cent number 22 of the hunt is another 1944 Philadelphia. Roll 29. 2 more wheat cents. Wheat cent number 23 is a 1942 Philadelphia. And wheat cent number 24 is a 1945 Philadelphia. And you know, since there was 2, let's go ahead and just quickly check. What is that? Is that a 59? It is a 59. Do we have any more in this roll? Doesn't appear to be any more in this roll. So let me go ahead and finish it up, and I'll be back with the next find. We're on roll 31. I haven't found a find in it yet, but man, I opened it up and look at all that copper. The copper cup is filling up quickly with this box. We had a dry spell with not much copper, not much wheat cents for 10 rolls, but man, it's back in action. If I have a find, I'll bring it back in on this roll. That copper-filled roll already has a lot of copper, and it has 2 wheat cents that I can see. Wheat cent 25 is 1940 from Philly, and wheat cent number 26 is a 46 Denver. Roll number 32, a lot more copper, and wheat cent number 27, another 46 Denver. Same roll, 2 more wheat cents, a 1948 Denver, and for wheat cent 29, yet another 1946 Denver. Roll number 33 is another copper-filled roll. Holy cow. And it also is going to give us wheat cent number 30, which is another 1946 San Francisco. And not the S over D over mint mark, but 30 wheat cents now through 33 rolls, plus this to go. Roll number 35, 2 more wheat cents. Wheat cent number 31 is another 1942 Philly. And wheat cent number 32 is yet another 1946 Denver. Roll 38. We have our 33rd Wheatie. And that's a 1945 Philadelphia. Roll 41 of the first box is another copper-laced roll. And I see a few wheat cents, so I figured we'd go through it together. We have 33 as of right now. And here's number 34. Number 34 is another 1944 Philly. Just going to quickly run through this. Number 35 is a 1946 Denver. Seems to be the two popular years. Number 36 is a 55 Denver, first from that year. And number 37 is a 54 Denver. I'll let you know if I find more, but I think we're going to fill the copper cup up with the first box. Roll number 36, wheat cent number 38. And that's another 1948 Denver. Roll 47, our 39th wheat cent is a 53 Denver. Roll number 49 is going to give us 3 more wheat cents, so we'll have 40, 41, and 42. Wheat cent number 40 is a 42 San Francisco. Wheat cent number 41 is a 1945 Philly. And wheat cent number 42, I saw it peeking out, is a 1952 Denver. We're on the last roll of the box, and we have some more wheat cents to report. Wheat cent number 43 is a 57 Denver, first from that year. Wheat cent number 44 is another 57 Denver. And wheat cent number 45 is another 1946 San Francisco without the overmint mark. Let me finish up this roll, and I'll be back with a recap of this great first box. Well, we finished that first penny box, and it was a fantastic box. 45 wheat cents on the board. Yeah, I know they're mostly 40s and 50s, of course, but we did get one really nice, shiny 1958 Denver and an early 1928 Philly. It's damaged. We don't need it, but still good to see. I told you the copper cup is going to get filled up. Almost 5 pounds in that box. 4 pounds, 12.5 ounces. Holy cow. Only 3.5 ounces away from what I would like to get in a 2-box hunt in the first box. We got the 1982 Swiss Helvetica coin, 10 wrapping. We'll take that. A total of 7 1959s. They're just copper, transition year. They don't have any extra value. I always pull them out. And 169S, not the DDO. I'll tell you, there was a lot of honorable mentions for some bright and shinies in the 70s and 80s, but I didn't keep any of them because I have enough of those unless they were fantastic, and none were truly fantastic. Again, sweet first box. We'll take that. All we need is 5 wheat cents in box number 2, and we'll have 50 or a full roll in a 2-box hunt. Plus, we're going to fill that copper cup up in the first 10 rolls or so. Let's crack this one open. I think I saw a wheat cent ender on the bottom side of this box, so we know we at least have one more. Hopefully, we have more than that, though, and the 5 we're looking for. All right, let's take a quick peek on top. I don't see any obvious enders, but I'll bring you in on my first find of box number 2, and hopefully we get some more, and we get some more old ones. Well, we're already on roll number 18 of box 2, and I said at the beginning of this box, we just needed 5 more wheat cents to hit 50, but it looks like it's going to make us work for it because finally in roll 18, we have our first wheat cent of box number 2, which now makes 46 for the hunt. And it's going to be a 1941 Denver, first from that year. Roll number 74 of the hunt, second wheat cent of this second box, now makes 47, and it's a pretty nice 1944 Philadelphia with a splash of red on it. Could be an upgrader. We'll take it. We only need 3 more for 50. Just grabbed roll 78 out of the box, flipped it around, and it's that wheat cent ender I thought I saw in the beginning. That'll make number 48 of the hunt. Let's see what it is and if it has any friends with it. Wheat cent number 48 of the hunt is a 1949 Denver. Roll number 92 of the hunt, and the box is making us sweat for that 50th wheat cent, but we do have number 49 now with 8 rolls to go. Will we hit it? And that's a 1958 Denver, last year wheat cent. Well, holy cow. The box made us sweat, But like the fifth coin into the roll, we finally, the last roll, got a 1956 Denver, first from that year wheat cent. It's in terrible shape, but now we officially have 50 for the hunt. Let me finish this roll, and I'll be back with a recap of the finds. We have finished that second box, and it was a tough second box. It did give us the 5 wheat cents to give us 50 for the hunt, so I'll definitely take that. One of my better 2-box hunts, although box 2 was tough like I mentioned. It also was tough in copper because even though we exceeded 5 pounds thanks to box 1, only 6 pounds, 14 ounces in total, which means we only got 2 pounds in the second box, but 6 pounds, 14 ounces is great for copper. You already saw the finds as far as foreigns, but we did add a couple of Canadians from that hunt, a 75 and a 78. We're not going to need them for the Canadian Small Cents album, but good to see them. We ended with 9 59s and a couple of 69Ss. We added one more. Hard to see. It's in rough shape, but it is a 69S. The oldest wheat cent of the 50 we found was the 1928 Philly with damage. The best that we found as far as condition was this 1958 Denver, almost BU. And then 3 honorable mentions here that could be upgraders, a 44P, a nicer 45 Denver, and a nicer 1948 Denver. We'll have to see if those upgrade. Of course, I'll check them all against the book, but these were the 3 that I was most certain of that might be having the most potential for an upgrade. Speaking of checking the books, let me go ahead and do that. And as soon as I have all that done, I'll bring you guys back in for a look at the books and some final thoughts on this 2-box hunt. All right, I have compared all of today's finds to the album, and I'm pleased to announce we did have one upgrader, the 1944 Philly with a splash of red. Obviously, we already had a nice 45 Denver, and we had a nice 1948 Denver. At least the other one I had, even though it had a little bit of red on it, had some damage, and this one doesn't. So, in the end, now, after 308 boxes searched, we didn't slot another one, 210 out of the 234, but getting an upgrade after 308 boxes makes me happy, and it has a little bit of red to boot. We'll take it. Obviously, nothing for the Canadian Small Cents albums, and now after 122 boxes worth of finds, we're stuck at 70 out of the 115. Just need the modern ones and the older ones, and the modern ones being post-2005. I know the second box was kind of a bummer, but that first box was fire. If you guys enjoyed this 2-box hunt, I certainly would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.